I am really glad to have you guys here tonight. My name is Jason Horne. I am a show director with Creative Development here at Universal Studios. Laura Wallace is here with us as well. We are very excited to have you guys tonight. This is my first go around with Mardi Gras. We have worked on this together, myself, Laura Wallace, Patrick Braillard, to give you guys the best Mardi Gras parade we can possibly give you. You're going to see some things in the parade this year you didn't see last year. We've added a brand new section of our parade called the Crew that will be handing out specialty items that we've never been able to give out here at Universal before. We have kind of changed the lineup of the parade a little bit. We've reassessed how our stilts are seen, and I think it's very impressive. You guys have an exciting night ahead of you. Kelly Clarkson is performing. I heard some of her sound checks. She sounds fantastic as usual. Still coming up, we've got new artists Becky G, MKTO. The band Perry will be joining us later on. But also tonight, enjoy the food, enjoy the drinks. Be sure, if I see anyone without an instrument, you're going to be in trouble. So before you leave this room tonight, grab your instrument and get ready to party with us. We're going to have an excellent Mardi Gras. Laura and I will be hanging around and talking to whoever wants to talk and ask questions, and just enjoying all of you guys. Enjoy your night. Thank you very much.
All right, so we're here with Jason Horne, who is this year the show director for the Mardi Gras Parade.
Yep.
First of all, congratulations. I understand you're full-time now.
Thank you.
So I think a lot of fans probably know you as the guy who's been behind the Bill and Ted show for the last few years. Probably. And this is your first time with the Mardi Gras Parade.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit like what that transition's like. What kind of new things you had to learn in order to be running a parade as opposed to a show?
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously a stage show is completely different than a parade. So the way you actually just go about blocking and dealing with the cast is different than just getting up and running a show a couple of times in one night. I mean, it's a totally different beast, but it was one that once it was offered to me, I was very excited because I've always been a fan of the Mardi Gras Parade, so to actually have it this year is very exciting.
So the last few years there's been a theme each year with the parade and some new floats.
Yep.
I understand there isn't necessarily a specific theme this year. Tell me a little about what is new with the parade this year.
Sure. So this year what we looked at as far as theming was, especially it being close to our 25th anniversary, it's sort of a greatest hits parade. So it's floats you've seen in the past that we know our fans love. It's Day of the Dead and China and some of our Break New Ground floats. Of course, the traditional Mardi Gras floats. Can't do it without the alligator. And along with a couple of new things, we have our brand new Crew, Mardi Gras Crew, K-R-E-W-E, like you'd find out in New Orleans. And we have brought them along to hand out specialty items at certain parade stops, items we've never given out before during a Mardi Gras parade.
What kind of items?
Well, I think you should get out there and see for yourself.
Oh, right.
I will say this, we have a couple of different things, but the Mardi Gras t-shirt this year, and I'm not just saying this, is probably my favorite design I've ever seen. And if you catch them at the right moment, you might be able to get one of those shirts from them as well.
What about what's being tossed from the floats? Is it the standard beads?
Beads than ever. Any
doubloons this year?
I don't believe we're going with doubloons this year. We found that our fans love the beads.
So I understand that some of the classic floats have maybe been worked on or refurbished this year.
Yeah.
Tell me about the riverboat. I understand that's seen some changes.
Riverboat has a brand new paint job, and it is beautiful. We have kind of touched up sort of a sunrise as it goes up into yellows. It looks gorgeous, and you'll see it tonight. Also, Gator got a lot of little refurb on it as well. It's beautiful.
I remember Gator from the summer parade. It started out as the summer parade float. That didn't last long. He's lasted really a lot longer than that parade did. Yeah. How about music? Is it the familiar soundtrack that we've come to know and love, or has it been remixed any?
For our show stops, we have a brand new piece.
Well, tell me about the show stops. That's something kind of new.
So show stops this year, we have 2 stops within the parade where we stop and all of our performers turn and party with our guests more than they ever have before.
Interesting.
We want to engage the audience more this year than we ever have.
So I think one of the big differences I've noticed over the years between Disney parades and Universal parades is that Disney parades are very tightly choreographed. Mm-hmm. Everyone has very specific movements they're doing. Tell me a little about the philosophy of Universal when it comes to choreographing parades.
Well, with our day parade, that's probably more closely associated with what you'd see at Disney. With our Mardi Gras parade, especially working with Kern Studios out of New Orleans, we work very hard to give everyone the most authentic Mardi Gras parade that they can see outside of New Orleans. And that being said, that's what you would see in New Orleans. That's what you're going to see here at Universal Studios.
When one last question. When I was supervisor of the Mardi Gras parade way back in 1997, I took a couple nights and marched the parade. Back then we had inflatables, which I don't think we have anymore.
Right.
Have you gotten a chance to march the parade yourself as a character?
You mean walk the parade?
As one of the characters.
Oh no. I'll walk out the side.
See, I think everyone who directs a parade should have to do it to get a ground eye view, see what it's like.
I would. Now,
I bet. What about stilts? I also trained stilts and did stilts one night. You've been in it before? Oh, so you were a performer in the Mardi Gras parade in the past?
I've been in it before.
Excellent. Okay, so you know what it's like.
I definitely know what it's like.
Absolutely. Yep. Excellent. All right, great. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing the show. Thank you.